All right, y'all. So, is that a little too loud? All right. Things might be a little funky at the moment. A lot has happened since the last time I've seen you guys. Well, if you've been around the other streams, then in the Discord, then you know well, not a stream, but if you've been in the Discord, you know what's happened. But first of all, how does everything look? Like, I need actual answers. How's everything look? Happy Sunday, everybody. I usually should start off like that. How's everything look? Secondly, how does everything sound? That's a little too loud. Because my power supply died Thursday night, Friday morning. I don't know when. And alongside the power supply, it burned my external drive because I had it plugged in, and it burned in my internal terabyte SSD. And by doing that, I lost everything. I lost everything. I've had to redo everything. I was grateful enough that I saved the profile of my OBS settings and stuck it in like a random folder in my picture section. Like I randomly did that like months ago, and I'm like very thankful that I did, because otherwise I'd be starting from the ground up. I just got my Go XLR back working not even like 20 minutes ago. So if you check the Discord, you'll see like, sorry, I posted in my hero section, sorry there's gonna be no stream today. And then I was steady working, got it back. So yeah, all my music gone, all my pictures gone, any past streams I had saved gone, everything is gone. So like earlier at the beginning of the year, the channel got deleted. Halfway through the year, all of my personal stuff got deleted. So there we go. But happy Sunday to everybody. Hopefully that everything sounds a little good. I hope the background music isn't too overpowering. I'm balancing everything on the fly, because usually I would just like pull it up in the music folder. It's playing through the music channel. Everything's good. I don't have to worry. I'm balancing it from the internet. It's going crazy. I'm going crazy, but thank you for everyone that's stopping by. What's up, X, Crazy Sport, Valoni, Madman, Simo, Austin, Johnny? What's up, everybody? How's it going? Look good, sound good, good. Cool. Crazy, man. Where am I in focus? Right there. Jeez, this is mad far away from the desk. All right, so we're back with my hero. I gotta turn this up. I want to hear the music too, damn it. All right, so back with my hero. There was no chapter last week, am I correct? There was no chapter last week. We took a break last week. So yeah, there's been so much that's happened this week. So this week's been one of the craziest weeks in a long time. A lot of stuff I won't share, but there's been a lot that's happened this week. It kind of feels good to just to sit here. Just to sit here and stream feels nice. Yeah, Deku's going crazy. Good episode. I'm gonna talk about what I think the anime of My Hero is gonna do. I talked about it in the Discord with Valoni, but I have a feeling I may have guessed this, and if I'm right, oh my gosh, I need to get paid. I need to get paid if I'm right. because I didn't see this on the internet anywhere or anything. This is something I literally came up with. I'll talk about it after the chapter, but to talk about the chapter, I haven't looked at it yet, but we ended 2 weeks ago, last chapter, with Bakugo showing up and seemingly the rest of the class maybe showing up. Deku was dealing with Dictator, and Dictator was having all the people attack him. And Deku just needed, like, he was so exhausted that he was like letting them swarm him because he just needed time to think of something. So I'm excited to see where this takes us. Let me pull up the chapter. All right, here we go. Ooh, color page? A color page? A color page? Hold on. All right, a few days after Izuku Midoriya left the UA. Do you really think so? It's just our best guess, but odds are he's with Endeavor and the others. That damn nerd. Knew Bakugo wasn't having that. I knew Bakugo wasn't having that. Friend 319. 2-week break was murder. Tell me about it. All right. Page 2. To the whole class. Okay. Your best guess, excuse me. You haven't confirmed that with anyone, such as the mentors who oversaw you three? We have tried unceasingly. That's what the phone call was for. But my own master will not answer his phone. Same with Denim Head and my father too. You know what? I never even put this together. Holy crap. How that Tokoyami was under Hawks, Bakugo was with Best Genius, and Shoto has a connection obviously with Endeavor. That I never even like put that together, how they're the ones that are with Deku. But oh, that's cool. That's just like a little detail that I didn't think about. That's really cool. That's really cool. I'm sure they're busy, but something feels off. We can only assume that they're keeping secrets from us. Not to mention, All Might is still MIA. Or so it seems, yeah. Classes are suspended and we're being kept as first years for now. They've got those of us in the hero course either cooped up in the dorms or helping out with local security. Given the state of things, it's tough to find out about what's going on out there. What's up, MP? How's it going? It's good to see Ochiko. It's good to see all of them. I'm glad we got a lot of, like, if this chapter would have come 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5 chapters earlier, I would have been upset. But where this chapter is coming now and how it's starting, I like it. I like it. Denim Head and the Spoonbill met. Bakugo and his naming conventions. Denim Head and the Spoonbill met Deku back at the hospital. All Might was there too. And then we got this letter. Hold on, I'm frozen. If he's too scared to come near UA, then who snuck in and slipped the letters under our doors in the dead of night? It had to be All Might. I've got no doubt they're partners in crime. Excuse me. Then he is with an adult. Then that should give us reassurance. Oi. The only news we're hearing is about the whole top 3 team up, right? Not a word about All Might. Yeah. Compared to Endeavor and the others, I know Deku and All Might better than anyone. This is the worst scenario I can think of. 6 and 7, zoom in. I kind of like this. Damn it, how are we gonna get in touch with them? Endeavor's a UA alum, right? Ooh, then let's force the issue. We're gonna have to put some respect on this girl's name. She gets too much disrespect compared to too many other female characters that have come before her, predecessors before her. Put some respect on her name. Look at that Endeavor panel. Oh my gosh. Principal. This was a trap. Look at this. Look at this. Oh wow. Oh wow. 8 and 9. I'm zooming in. Hold on. All right. I love that the whole class is doing this. I love that the whole class is a part of this. I singled out Ida, Ochako, Sue, Bakugo, Shoto. Those are the 5 I singled out with possibilities. I like at one point I mentioned Kirishima, but that's pretty much all I mentioned. I'm glad that the whole class is here. It's stuff that I don't think about. It's kind of like how I like going into series. Like, I never thought of this, right? And it's like outcomes where it's just like, man, I'm not gonna like that. I'm not gonna like that. I'm not gonna like that. But then like how it unfolds in a way I never, right? It unfolds in a way that I never even thought about. Kind of like the whole thing with like, I was not cool with Deku telling the class about this. Wasn't cool with it. I adamantly, like, for multiple streams in a row, man, like, if you guys were here, then you know. Like, I was like, I don't think he should tell him. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. I was like still adamant. I was like, I don't think he should. And then they do it in a way where it's just like, I never thought about it like that. You know what? I can change my mind, right? Like, I have the capability of changing my mind. I'm not dead set to one thing. Like how they flipped it. I was like, I never thought about Deku telling everyone and then just leaving. I was like, him leaving school. I never thought about that once. I maybe floated the idea when he's like 18, like close to graduating, maybe possibly he like something happens, he becomes a vigil, but I never thought he would just leave. So when he left, I'm like, oh snap, I like that. So I appreciate this. Like, I've come to appreciate it. I didn't before. I didn't like it, but I do now. I like that. I said all that just to say I like that. Let me continue. I'm sorry, I'm babbling. I heard the children out and determined that this meeting was warranted. I'm always open to change based on the facts. Ooh, that speaks to that speaks to what I just said. Why have you been ignoring me? I thought we were going to stop Toya together. Also, we got this flashback from Endeavor thought about this conversation from a couple, was that last chapter or 2 chapters ago? When he looked at the phone, and we got this same exact panel right here. But we just thought it was something from the past, but it was something from the past. It was this conversation. Cool. What's up, Blast? How are you? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I thought we were going to stop Toya together. Shoto, your willingness alone means the world to me. Well, it doesn't mean much to me without action. Why is Midoriya the only one with a free pass? God damn it. Zoom it in. Endeavor. Wow. You're letting Deku and All Might operate together, aren't you? No answer. Confirmed. Thought so. Look at that. Look at that. Hand on the shoulder from Bakugo? Thought so. In any other situation, it was the right move. But you don't know the first thing about Deku. He's screwed up in the head. He's not wrong. The guy never takes himself into account. Just says crap like, I'm fine. All Might became the symbol of peace with the same mindset, so he won't be the one to stop Deku. Bakugo. 10. Listen, Endeavor. You can't leave those two alone with each other. Not them. It makes so much more. We just were leaning on the fact of. We're just leaning on the fact of Endeavor was trying to get Deku to slow down because Endeavor is perceptive, which he was before. But to think about last chapter and what he was trying, like how he was trying to talk to Deku, it's clear, not even at the end of this conversation, but it's clear that Endeavor like heard these kids that he spent time with like pleading with him, and it's resonating. So now, like last chapter when he's poking and prodding at Deku and Deku just is like ignoring him, it makes so much more sense. Oh gosh. It seems like Midoriya finally cut himself off from All Might too. Oh man, what's up, Julian? Bakugo is a human BS detector, not wrong. If only we could have the same speed to be by his side. But look at Zero. Yo, does that thing have GPS tracking? He threw him the phone. What? Oh no, they bum rushed him. They bum rushed them. Yeah, Deku moves so fast. Like, that's something to say. Right? That's something to say. I agree, Pempy. It shows that Endeavor's human. He's human. He's human. Everyone's always gonna make a mistake. This whole Deku arc is just one gigantic mistake. It's his main problem. This whole Deku arc. It's his problem. Like, he has an issue with how he rationalizes saving people, and that's what this whole arc is. This whole arc is just All For One playing on that obsessive part of Deku and basically forcing him damn near to, like, he's backing him into a corner so that he can take the quirk and kill him. That's what this whole arc is. It's really crazy. Really crazy. They bum rushed him. I like that. Mind if we borrow this, sir? Because, well, it's only by chance I would it's only by chance I wound up in the same class as this guy, but still, I feel the same way. You've only spent a year together, but that's plenty. Did I miss anything? No, I didn't. He never opened up to us about One For All, and he expected that letter to put us at ease. That came as a shock to us. We of Class A intend to find him, follow him, and work alongside him. No matter how great a burden One For All may be, Midoriya is our friend. And we can't very well be expected to go smiling into the future, knowing that our friend is walking this thorny path alone. I am loving this. I also would love if the power of friendship just blew up in their faces and Deku went back. I'm not gonna curse, but he went crazy on them. I want to see that. It's too dangerous out there. Law and order is a thing of the past. Even you kids would be. You've certainly matured, Todoroki. Given that the villains now pursue him and that he wished to leave UA, I authorized the team up. However, he's free to return to us at any time. Interesting. From the moment a student is accepted into the school, they fall under our protection. So now Nezu's taking responsibility as well. I'm liking this. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. But what about the safety of the evacuees? Among them, there's still a proper evacuation shelter must be more than simply a plot of land. Okay, sorry. Struggling through this. I shall have to reassure them somehow. Our security system was fortified for the school festival, though it has yet to see any use. I'm sorry. I'm talking about the UA barrier. A force field? It will prove its worth. In any case, All Might also attended this school, you know. So go on. Do what you must to bring them back to us. Oh, that's cold. That's a cold panel. That's a cold panel. I do think it's a terrible idea to bring them back to UA too. But okay, so in my brain, either Camino, where the end of All Might, or UA are the two perfect spots to have a final battle. Right? In my brain, either Camino, where the last big battle happened outside of Deka City, and the war, like where the end of All Might was, like, so right here, this spot right here, and and UA would be like the two perfect spots for a final battle, in my opinion. I don't think we'll come back to Kamino again, and bringing Deku back to UA is, to me, a mistake. Therefore, have UA be the destination for the final battle. Now that'll be pretty dope. That'll be pretty dope. I like this panel, all of them sitting there though. Look at Shoto overdoing things again. Bakugo already knocked the dude out. Yep. Nezu looking kind of sus. A little bit. Hold on. Bakugo knocked out Dictator, so everyone should be free of his control. That's why they let him go, I think. Okay, 16. Prison escapee secured. Splendid work, Bakugo. That's great explosion murder god dynamite to you. Pardon me? Our bodies are free. Look at Deku. Hold on. Everyone, but why? He looks so unbothered to see them. We're worried about you. You know what am I the only one that's noticing that since this arc has started, Hori's lines have been darker? Is that just me? Like, his lines seem like they're more darker. I'm noticing it so much more on this Ochiko panel. Like, I'm not gonna say detailed, but it is very detailed, but it's much like the lines of her are darker. All right, we're worried about you, but I'm fine. You're not. So don't worry and get away from me. Wow, real inspiring. All hail the mighty inheritor of One for All. But tell us this. Are you smiling now? Oh, you damn you. Oh, wait. Music ended. My bad. You see? I'm sorry. Wait. There we go. Oop. We're good. All right, zoom this baby in. Damn. Those smiles. Everyone's peace of mind. Those are the reasons I need to keep going. Look at him. So. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, what? What? Oh. What was that, like 5 minutes ago? 5 minutes ago, I said I would love to see if, like, they all showed up and Deku was still like, get out of my way. Oh! Get out of my way. Do your worst, you all might want to be. I'm loving Bakugo's comments. I'm loving them. We knew Midoriya would be the same as ever. Stand strong, everyone. Yeah. Dog, this is gonna be crazy. What? Snap. Dog, I didn't see this coming. Dude, what? Next week is gonna be crazy. Oh, snap. I'm gonna keep it a like, for real. I wanted to see Deku Bakugo 3. But if you're just gonna give us Deku versus 1A, and it's not even gonna be like this fight, like, this is a ragged, he's beat down, he's at his wit's end, He's like, right? He's at like the lowest he possibly could be. You see, I said I've been saying this the last couple of weeks. I want to say for about a month now. I've been saying I love My Villain Academia. I love the Endeavor training arc. I love the war. I want to see this animated. This is not going to get animated until I'm like 30 something, like 30, 31, 32 possibly. Dog, what? Yeah, to them he probably looks like just Deku having a temper tantrum. That's probably like the easiest words I can think of it. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Through Deku doing this, he made the class even closer than what they already were. Right? The class is already close. We've seen them grow closer throughout the year, but through Deku doing this, he's brought them even closer than they possibly ever could have been. Deku's dumb trying to take on Mineta and Invisible Girl at once. He's really about to get folded. All right, we're going to do this. So you have all right, we're about to do this. We're about to logically do this. We're not just about to just say stuff. We're going to logically think this through. We have Deku, who now is using all 6 quirks of One for All. He's using 5 of the 6. If the second has laser beams for as a quirk, some sort of laser blast attack, and Deku decides to use it on the class, then I don't know what to think about the boy anymore. I don't know what to think about the boy anymore and how twisted and how far he would go to try to keep this ideal. If he'll try to keep this ideal going of trying to save everyone, especially since he's never used it. If he literally decides to work this quirk out in the midst of this battle and hurts one of them, I don't know what to think about Deku. I don't know. I don't want him to do that, but I feel like he might do that. If he feels like he truly needs to get away from them, he might do it at by any means necessary. And by any means necessary might be too much. Especially since he's in this mindset and this physical state. I don't know. All right, so we have Deku essentially at faux 100%, like at like I'm not using like faux 100%. Like he's basically like he's an artificial 100%. You have Bakugo, who is a urban assault vehicle. I'll say that. Right? He's an urban assault vehicle. That's what exactly, Blast. That's why we're talking this out. We've seen what the class can do broken into groups and how they work together. As a whole, there's no telling how they can strategize this. So, on the front lines, we're going to take the same approach that we took with how they attacked Mirio. Our ranged are in the back. Our support are in the back. And our Vanguard are in the front, because that's what Vanguard is. So you're going to have Bakugo on the front lines. Sugar Rush is going to be on the front lines. Kirishima's going to be on the front lines. Who else is going to be on the front lines? I don't think Shoto might float between both. He might float between both. Help me out. Who else is going to be on the front lines? For sure, Bakugo. Bakugo's going to be the first one to rush, I'm pretty sure. Bakugo, Sugar Rush, Ojiro, for sure. and before Mirio shows up and beats up the whole class again. I would have loved to get I would love to get a moment between Deku and Mirio. I think it'd be cool if Deku bodies 1A and then Mirio has his moment with him after. I would love that. And when I say body, I'm using loosely. I don't feel like explaining an entire like a good fight. Mirio, like Deku beats 1A, sorry. Deku beats 1A and then he moves on and then Mirio has his, I would love something like that as well. Just because of the connection with the two of them. Ida will be on the front lines, Ochako as well. Yeah. And then you're gonna have Jiro in the back, Shoji in the back. I think you'll have Oyama like not be in the front, be in the back, kind of like providing support. I don't know. Good call, Pempy. Good call. I wouldn't be surprised if Shinso was in the class. I wouldn't be surprised. They said start of the second year he'd transfer into a class. They didn't say what class though. So I don't know. But okay, so we're gonna have Deku, who is faster. Deku is faster than anyone in Class A, and he's in every statistical category. Deku is stronger and faster than any other character in the class. He's quicker. He's more agility. I'm pretty sure he is the smartest thinker. But being a smart thinker and having a bunch of smart brains together to work together to do a plan, for sure. That like it can balance out. Right? It can definitely balance out. Bakugo, Ida, Momo. That's true. That is true. I can't knock that, having those three be like the three brains. You're talking about this is Deku's MVA, just like Shiggy. Exhausted, outmatched. Yeah, Hori loves his parallels. That is true. That is true. If Deku stopped by McDonald's and slept for 30 minutes before this fight, yeah, it would. It would. Okay, so instantly, like, I'm trying to think, because we've seen Deku's thought process and we know Deku is going to be able to try to think. He's going to be able to think his way through this. If anyone knows them the best, he does. This is like if Superman, honestly, if we're really looking at this, if I could pull a parallel, if we're being serious, Deku versus Class 1A right now is if Superman had Batman's brain and fought the League. That's essentially what this is. In every statistical category, Superman is better than the entire League. And if that's what I'm saying, if he had Batman's brain, like, Batman knows the League better than anyone else. Like, there's no one else that knows the League better than he does. So if you were to give Superman that knowledge and have them fight the League, it's the same situation. Deku knows all of them probably better than they know themselves, if we're being honest. Right? If we're being honest, he probably knows them better than they know themselves. And if not better, damn near close. Damn near close, he knows them just about as good as they know themselves. So, depending on how this goes, Bakugo's going to jump out instantly. Like, instantly. Do we have a moment? Does Deku engage that? Does Deku sit back? Honestly, if I'm Deku and I'm using my strategy, the first thing I do is I release Smokescreen. First off, I release Smokescreen because we have to think about it. Depending on what the vestiges do, this isn't just 1 versus 19. It's 9 versus 19. And it's 9 people that that are masters at their court. Well, 5. in the second if he pops in there. All right. And so you're gonna, like, if they're actually helping him, like, don't do it like this, do it like this. If they actually choose to help him, it's not just gonna be him on his own. Like, he can have the support if needed be. They'll be able to chime in whenever they want to. So I think Deku instantly, he puts out the smoke screen first. Right? He puts out the smoke screen first. Bakugo's gonna fly through. At that point, I see Ida doing something to get rid of the smoke screen, probably going reciprocal turbo, trying to move fast so he can disperse the smoke, something like that. Bakugo knows. And I'm pretty sure, just by how Ida said this, Bakugo probably told them everything. You never know. Bakugo knows what the quirks are. He knows what the quirks are, and he knows what they do. I'm pretty sure he knows that, because they both were sitting there looking through the notebook. They know. Like, so Bakugo, if he didn't tell them everything, he's clued them in, because they came here ready for a fight. They came here ready for a fight. They knew he was gonna fight them. So it's like the playing field is even. They know what Deku can do. It's just, can they actually keep up with what he can do? Right? So it's like, I know you're fast, but can I actually react to how fast you are? That's the question that we have. I don't know. Dark Shadow is going to be a point to play for sure. I'm trying to think, if Deku releases smoke screen, what can Class 1A do to disperse the smoke screen? Because at that point, you'll then have him. He's gonna be using like full 100%. He's gonna be flying around, going crazy, thinking through everything. We haven't seen Deku use Air Force, have we? But I'm pretty sure Air Force is available to him. He's gonna be using Fajin. Danger Sense is going to be going off. That's right. Ojiro does have the tail blitz. The Ojiro does have that tailspin that can blow it away. So I'm trying to think of all the counters to all the quirks that he has. The entire class together can counter all of his quirks. It's just, if he blitzes them fast enough. If he blitzes them fast enough, can they handle it? That's the whole thing. Because you can have a counter. If you can't enact your counter before I blitz you, it doesn't mean a damn thing. Right? It doesn't mean a damn thing. So I can see a trade between Deku and Bakugo, first clash. Shoto's gonna be pumping out that ice everywhere. Kirishima definitely is gonna be dropping in and out. Oh gosh, my throat. Right, Kirishima is gonna you mean a hit? Right. Well, I would like to see what Unbreakable does against one of Deku's blows. I would love to see if Unbreakable does hold up, or if he just folds him one punch. I want to see what that does. But Kirishima's gonna probably drop and take a hit. The whole thing now is that before, the plan would be get Ochiko to touch him, because if Ochiko touches him, he's weightless. He can't move on his own. But that's null and void, because even if Ochiko makes him weightless, he has Black Whip to move around. He has Fajin to move around. Float would then be inactive. Like, he's going to still be in control. So that plan of get Ochiko to touch him, I don't think works. Get Ochiko to touch him in conjunction with other things, possibly, but that plan just doesn't work on its own. I think Sue's like poison thing, that doesn't work either, but Sue can also use her cloaking to at least try to gain an advantage. We know Danger Sense is gonna pop off though. Deku has more range than them with Black Whip, but we know Black Whip currently is keeping him standing. That's what we do know. Black Whip is keeping him standing. He can't stand. He can bear. As this page shows, panel at the bottom of page 17. This panel shows that, and the previous panels from last chapter, Deku can't stand on his own. So Black Whip is primarily used as his legs now. But I'm trying to going through everyone's quirk. Invisible Girl, I don't put her near him because that's no good. Mineta might come into play because of just how sticky Mineta's quirk is. We've yet to see Mineta's quirk be overpowered. Once someone is stuck, we've never seen anyone unstick themselves. So who knows, can 100% of Foe 100% of Deku break Mineta's quirk? Because according to Mineta, he's the only one that can unstick it. No one else can. So Mineta's gonna be a big person to play in this. Invisible Girl can use the flashbang move, but even with the flashbang move, Danger Sense will be going off. So Deku, he might be able to do something to try to counteract it. I don't know. Just a Shiggy elbow. Even All Might got, yeah. So it's Mineta's a big player in this. With floating everything in the air, that would be fire. That would be fire. This fight has potential to give callbacks and moments to every single person in Class 1A. You know what I'm thinking? If we want to build up Deku even stronger than what he already is, we know he's strong. How I would play this out is I would have Class 1A do everything in their power to try to stop him, but it's just not enough. And one by one, they slowly start to fall until we get left with our big three. Right? Until we get left with our big three. And we work. I would like it narratively to work itself into a Deku versus Bakugo 3. I think now thinking about that, having more context, I would love it. I would like it if we worked ourselves to a Deku versus Bakugo 3. And the both of them are literally at the ground floor. They barely can do a damn thing, but Bakugo has to stop them. And then we can get that moment. I would like that. Yeah, Mineta is a very smart, strategist. He really is. He really is. He just doesn't like school. He likes titties and he doesn't like going to school. That's Mineta. But we have Jiro there. I don't know how much Jiro's quirk is gonna work, her offensive capabilities. Jiro would come in handy if he does put out that smoke screen. That's what I'm saying. This fight is gonna be crazy. Just off rip, you're just gonna be thinking, I think the anime is better than the manga. I do. I love the manga to pieces, and I love Hori's writing, and I love his writing, and I love his art. I love everything about it. But the anime doesn't disrespect the source material. It doesn't disrespect it. Not once has it ever disrespected it. If anything, it kind of adds some of the moments. Sure, there's some things that don't that don't make it. A panel here, a panel there, a panel here. We're still working out season 5 and how that is. I'll get to that in a second. But we're still working that out. But it gives more, it breathes more life to certain scenes as well. There's some we literally were able to figure out, a lot of people were able to figure out that Dabi was Endeavor's child due to the anime because it expounded on some more things. So I do think the anime is the definitive experience to My Hero, but that doesn't mean the manga's bad. I enjoy the anime more. I enjoy them both equally. I can't say that. I do like the anime more than the manga, but I love reading the manga. It's weird. 20 UA kids left knocked out in the middle of the city, ridden with villains from all corners. I do think the anime is the better experience. All right, so Valoni, how long ago was this? Was this 2 weeks ago? Was this 3 weeks ago? When did I dropped it in the Discord? Whenever it was like confirmed that My Villain Academia was being rearranged and we were going straight from the class battle to the Endeavor agency arc. I want to say this was like either 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. In the Discord, I dropped in there and I was like I'm going through Haikyuu currently. I'm not done with it. But I was like, what if a month ago? Wow, it was a while ago. I was like, what if, and a lot of people aren't going to like this. I don't mind it because My Hero doesn't do filler that much. I think in the 100 and something episodes of My Hero that we've had, I'm not counting the first episodes for each season because those are mandatory by the TV station that they are on, that they have to have a recap episode at the start of the season. It's mandatory. Not counting that. And the 100 episodes of My Hero, even if you want to count that, we have the start of season 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's 4 episodes. We have the filler episode with Sue back in season 2. And we have the filler was in season, I forgot what season. The Sue filler on her hero agency work, and the movie filler. We have 6 filler episodes, 7 counting next week. Right? 7 counting next week. My Hero doesn't do that much filler, and even in their fillers, not counting the first episodes of seasons 2 through 5, not counting those, the filler episodes are pretty good. It's information, like this stuff happened. It's just Hori didn't write it. It's just like, what did Sue do on her internship? She did this. Okay, cool. That fits. It's filler to the anime, but it can be canon. So the filler isn't bad. Like, it's not bad at all. It's just like, damn, I wish we didn't have to have filler. So I was thinking that if you somehow, because right now the Endeavor agency, I said I was predicting would only take 4 episodes, to cover, and we're already 2 down, right? Right, and we're already 2 down. I like season 4's episode 1 too. I really like that episode with him sneaking in, trying to think like with the whole thing. I like that. We're already 2 episodes down for the Endeavor agency, so we have 2 more. So that means we'd have to go through the ending and Natsuo stuff and 2 more episodes. That would leave us with 6 episodes, which still is enough to cover MVA. It still is. That's why I still think MVA is going to be at the end of the season. But if I'm being honest, I floated the idea that I don't know how they would do it. It would probably be a lot of filler, right? There would probably be a lot of filler and people would be pissed off. But if they can somehow find a way to finish this season without going into MVA, quite possibly maybe the end of this year or winter season, we have a special 8 to 10 episode My Villain Academia special 6th season. That's why I was floating it, and I brought it up, like it floated in my brain because like Haikyuu usually had like first season was 24 episodes, second season was 24 episodes, but the third season was 10 episodes. It focused on a single match, and that was it. The opening was specific, it was titled like the name of the season was the match. Like the opening was dedicated to the match, the ending was dedicated to the match, the whole 10 episodes was the match. So I'm thinking, like, I was like, what if we find a way to end season 4? If it's filler, then so be it. But then we go into a special 6th season that it's just My Villain Academia. We don't have to worry about it running into the war. We don't have to worry about anything else running into it. We start episode 1, bang, it starts it. And then however episodes we need to cover it, bang, it ends. 7 episodes, 8 episodes, 10 episodes, whatever. Opening is dedicated to the villains. The ending is dedicated to it, everything. And I was like, that would be a cool idea. But even if we include the filler episode, if we include the filler episode, 2 more episodes for the Endeavor Agency, that leaves us with 6 episodes. You can cover MVA in 6 episodes. It can be done. I was saying 7 anyways. It can be done in 6. It can be done in 6 because some of the stuff that would have been covered in MVA has already been touched upon. So we can do it. Right? We can, like, that. It's possible. MVA still can fit at the end of the season. We just gonna get a filler episode in there. But I was like, if we could somehow end season 4 in some filler way, or we do something, I don't know. Like, I couldn't, like, what we can fill in 6, like, in 9 more episodes, I couldn't tell you. If we do a filler arc, whatever. But, excuse me. But if we could do some I would love it if we did a special MVA season. Right? I would love it if we did a special MVA season. I would love it. That's just an idea I floated out there. And I was like, I really like this idea. But MVA can 100% fit. 100%. MVA can be done in 6 episodes. It can be. Absolutely. MVA could be done in 6 episodes. And if we're being honest, the Shigaraki episode will probably either be the second 6 episodes. It can be, because it was only going to be, like, if you had all the episodes in the world to adapt MVA, 8 at the max. 8 at the max. 6 at the minimum. 7 is like a perfect medium. You don't need it. MVA is not that long. It's not that long. It isn't. It's not. It's not that long. And even if it was 22, that'd be 10 chapters. If you do 2 chapters per episode, that it'd be 10 chapters. It'd be 10 episodes. You got to cut that down because there was a lot of fighting. So a lot of the episodes where we might do 2, you could do 3. So even if you did 3 per episode, and there's some fighting in there, and then you let the episodes breathe where they could breathe, you yeah, that would put you at 8. We have 6. Like, it can be done. You can adapt MVA into 6 episodes. It can be done. It can be done. I do think so. Yeah, there's still the Shirakumo stuff as well. But I do think we could cover the Shirakumo stuff at the beginning of next season. That's possible. Even though I would just like to start the next season straight at the war and just episode 1, Endeavor's marching down the hallway. I would love to start the season off like that, but we've never started a season off like that. Episode 1's gonna be filler. I can see episode 2 being matter of fact, the we can do what we did for this season's episode 1, how it led into the episode 2. You can do it where the start of next season is like its own, like, the recap episode, and then it leads at the end. Then at the end of that episode, you do the Shirakumo at the end of the first episode, kind of like how we did the Dobby walking up to Endeavor and Hawks at the end of that episode, teasing it. You can do the same thing with that. Finish it up in that second episode. Give us our little time skip, and that you get that all that stuff still can work. Like, it still can work. This still can be done. It still can be done. Absolutely. I personally think MVA is happening this season. But I just have this idea that what if we did a special MVA season? It came in like it comes in winter or something. We could do it. I don't know. And then like it comes in winter, it airs for like the first couple of weeks. It comes back, and then My Hero comes back as spring 2023. Something like that. I don't know. It can work though. I do think it could work. If Deku hits Ochako like Peter hit MJ. I would kind of want a special short season for it, but it feels like it would not come that soon. I don't think it would either. That's just me keeping my hopes up. Because I figured they already got all these people to work on it anyways. Because I'm pretty sure we know all the heavy hitters, because it's going to be the same thing like last season. Last season, they were working on 2 heroes. And what happened at the end of last season? We got all this crazy animation that we didn't think we would get because they were done working on the movie. And they were like, well, what the hell? We might as well finish on the end of we might as well do some of this stuff, right? Right? We might as well do all this stuff. So it could be the same thing. It could absolutely do the same thing. It could be like all the people that are working on the movie doing whatever greatness is in that movie finish up the movie and then is like, you know what? Let's finish up, especially with what if MVA is at the end of the season. Like, they're gonna go crazy for the end of MVA. What? They're gonna go crazy. That one Shiki scene was nuts already. So I think it's possible. I was just floating an idea I came up with a month ago, but it's possible. The way the city is right now, I feel some villains are gonna pop off somewhere before the class can really get into it with Deku. I didn't even think of that. My eyes are failing me. How do I pronounce her name? Is it Ren? Geesh, I'm sorry. Thank you for stopping by. I didn't even think of that. If we're being honest, I didn't even think of that. Movie comes out August 6th too. Yeah, the movie is a month away. Less than a month away. I didn't even think of that. I think that would be a cool dynamic. Rain. Oh, my bad. What's up? But I didn't even think of that idea of like legit, like in the, like, what if they start scrapping and I get that feeling, Valoni, but I get that feeling, but I don't think they're gonna mess this up. I don't think they're gonna mess it up. I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna mess it up. I'm an optimist though. I'm an optimist. I'll probably end up liking it anyways. I don't think they're gonna mess it up. MVA is not that long of an arc. If I want to go look it up really quick, it's not long. Hold on. That's a cool dynamic, Rain. Like in the midst of their fight, Danger Sense is going off telling him that other stuff is happening in the city. Nah, MVA is not 40 chapters. No way. The war is long. The war is dumb long for no reason. MVA is not I don't think it's 40 chapters. Hold on. I call it MVA, but it's not. It's 23 chapters. It's 23. And it's 23, and we've already covered some of MVA already. That's like it's 20 it's 23, and we've already covered, like, as far as the wiki goes, we've already covered an episode of it. So like we're already down like stuff already. The war is like obscenely long. The war is the longest arc in My Hero. That's why I feel like the war literally can be an entire season. Like, if we're being honest, the war is the special season that we should get. Like, MVA, yeah. The war, it should be the special season where we just let that thing run until it's done. Bump episode count. We animate the war until it's finished and then it's done. That's what we should do. But I think the war, if we're like accurately going through it, taking into account a lot of the fighting that's happening, 16 episodes, something like that. Something crazy like that. The villains have excellent. That's right. Skeptics app satellite. Golly. If Deku witnessed a class shut down a villain with ease, would it be enough to sway him about being involved? No. 159. The war arc is 54 episodes. 54 chapters is the war. Deku could see the class handle everything. I don't think that eases his mind. Oh yeah, I'm most kind of suspicious this chapter. He had a freaking star next to the speech bubble. I haven't looked back at the chapter yet. Hold on. If we punch the suits in the stomach, we could get a straight adaptation. Hold on, yo. Aoyama is like the most popular if we're like, I don't know about the war, man. The war is difficult because it's gonna be so long. Like, it would run, like, it's gonna be it's a long arc. I don't know how you do it. I'm going through trying to find every single Aoyama panel. Then he is with an adult. That should give us reassurance. Like, sure, like, certainly. He was the only one that's like, well, he is with an adult, and then you don't see Aoyama ever again. You legit don't see Aoyama ever again. Like, for real, you don't see him again. Well, you see his head. Oh gosh. On page 12, you see the top of his head in between Kirishima and Momo. And like the very top of his head. Zoom in. Ida, Bakugo, Ochiko, Genki, Garage, Zero, Hiroshima, Sue, Shoji, I have his hero name, Tsukuyomi. That's his hero name. Oh my gosh. How I forget his name? Tokoyami. Golly. I'm trying to eyeball everyone. That's Momo right there. Everyone is, unless this is supposed to be Aoyama, I don't see Aoyama. I'm not tripping, am I? Hold on. Dude, you don't see Aoyama. Aoyama only shows up in the chapter one time. Everyone else shows up more than once. I need to confirm that. We see at least everybody more than once. It's hard to spot Invisible Girl on the big splash screen, but dude, we literally only see Aoyama once, and the one time we see him is when he says Deku's fine, he's with adults. This is the perfect moment for the trader to This is the perfect moment for the trader to do something. It really is. My mouse is stuck on the screen. Give me my mouse back. It's the perfect moment. It's the perfect moment to do something. It is. Also, is this Ida's hand on Bakugo's back? I've been eyeing it, and I was like, I don't know if Bakugo has some things on the back of his costume, but in the very last panel, that's Ida's hand on Bakugo's back? I think that is Ida's. That's like Bakugo's characters come full circle. You know, Bakugo don't like nobody touching him. He likes nobody touching him. But for some reason, I thought, man, really? Oh. Who said who's the first one to get folded? You see, I do this. I read everything that everyone's saying. I just don't say anything. I just read it. Someone said, who do you think's the first one going to get folded by Deku? Who said that? And when did they say it? Someone said that a while ago. My bad. He was. Even like what stuck out to me more was when Shota was talking to Endeavor and Bakugo like put his hand on his shoulder, like it was kind of like Bakugo was like, I understand. And then he went forward and he started to talk to Endeavor too. Where's that scene? Right here. On it was page 9. Not like that that 100%. Like Bakugo's never done that before. Never done that before. Pempe, you did? I don't know. I'm not sure. I do know I'll feel some type of way if he punches Uraraka. If he punches her, I'm gonna feel some type of way about that. I understand you, Deku, but don't hit her. I would understand. That would kind of. This fight could go. It could either just be your standard fight, or this could go. It can turn bad. Right? It can turn bad, or he did call him Deku, didn't he? Wow. Like this could go bad. Like this can go bad. If he hits her, oh man. But I mentioned it earlier, like Deku is he's using Black Whip, he's using Fajin, he's using Smokescreen, he's using Danger Sense, and he's using, did I say Black Whip already? What other? Float. He's using Float. He's not using the Seconds quirk. Everyone, like I'm pretty sure everyone thinks he has some sort of like projectile based quirk because he was pointing it And oh wow, I forgot his name again. We went through this a couple weeks ago. It's Yoichi? Is that the first name? What's the first name? Yoichi. Damn, I don't know where I pulled that from. It was right. I don't know where I pulled that from. That was right. Okay. Yoichi. So he had some sort of projectile like quirk. Now he's just gonna trip folks with Black Whip. I can see him definitely boxing Bakugo. And yeah, that's right. Ichi is one in Japanese. I think you said that before too. It's an easy way to remember his name. But I can see because Deku's like he's at like his limit. He is at his limit. That he can think. I would hate for him to go through this, but for him to overthink something or underthink something, or think someone's gonna act a certain way and they don't, and he does something thinking they will. Like if he punches Ochikama, be hurt. But if in the midst of this battle, kind of like how he busted out Fajin against Nagant, and the third's like, dude, you've never used the quirk before, you don't know how it works, etc., etc., etc. And Deku's like, well, first thing, like I gotta do it now. Like she's got the edge on me. I gotta even the playing field. If we get into a scenario where they overwhelm him, I can absolutely see him rationalize the thought, or like not even rationalize the thought, rationalize that, yeah, I should use the second quirk. I can see him doing that. I can see him being like, I gotta do it now. I know it does this, and I'll go for it. And he does it, and it goes, and something goes bad. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What's up, Florence? How are you? Poor Shinso. Shinso could be here too. He could just be. He could be laying back. You never know. Don't think he'll expect Bakugo's new powered up explosions. Bakugo especially needs to stay out of Deku's way because he did tell him not to lose again if they fight. Oh yeah. This is gonna be a good one. I didn't see this coming. I didn't see this coming. No way. I kind of had some foresight while reading the chapter. If you go back, I was like, I kind of want to see him buck up against them, and he is. Dog, this fight's gonna be crazy. This fight's gonna be crazy. I can't believe it. I'm sitting here with y'all. I gotta go cook. I'm supposed to be cooking dinner today. So this was a success. I gotta replace my hard drive, so I gotta do that in the next couple of days. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be operating at like half power. Yeah. Everyone, right now, put in the chat. I'm gonna save the chat. I'm gonna save it. Everyone, right now, put in the chat. What do you think the outcome of the fight is gonna be? Is it gonna be? Oh, know what? Matter of fact, hold on. I'm gonna make a poll. Don't leave yet. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna make a poll in chat. Wait. One A. I'm gonna throw a few other ones in. Add option. Hold on. There we go. Hold on. There we go. Hold on. There we go. There we go. The poll should be in there. Did it pop up for you guys? I don't know if it popped up for you guys. Oh, close that. Let me pull up the chat again. Okay, it popped up. Everyone that's watching, hit the poll in the chat. I want to see what this, what would you guys think? And then we'll dip out of here. When I read the skins on Friday, I was thinking this is the hypest and saddest thing. It is. Never once did I think we'd end up in a situation where Deku left school and is fighting his friends. Maybe refresh. I don't know. It did. Okay, Pempy. Great talk. Hype for this. I'm super hyped for this. I'm glad we're getting it. It's not. Yeah, that's true, Rain. People already think he's a Nomu. They're like, a Nomu, all for one. No. He's a hero. Maybe I should have added a none of the above. But no, everyone would have picked none of the above. Don't know how this will play out, but I feel like none of the above. I feel like we're gonna get subverted in some kind of way. Thinking a tie somehow? I don't know. I think Class 1A wins, not because of their power, but their words and emotion. Maybe. All right. Let me get out of here. I appreciate you guys for being here with me. It was a success. Still recovering from the loss of all my hard drives, so it's gonna take us a minute. I gotta replace these drives. That have to get that done, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to do much. I swear I'm gonna be hurt if Deku punches Ochako. Uravity. I'm gonna be hurt. I don't know. I say a lot of stuff during the streams, but I like the idea of this starting off as Class 1A versus Deku and it ending in Deku versus Bakugo 3. I like that idea. I think I like that idea more than all of them. I kind of like that idea. And it ends in like a, if we get people are going to be like, that's plagiarizing, but right? That's plagiarizing, but if you could get this battle to end in Deku versus Bakugo 3 and have them both be so exhausted that it kind of ends like how the Naruto and Sasuke fight ends, where they're just like barely punching and they're just like like, and they're fall. If it does some great, like, people can be like, it's plagiarism, they stole it. That would be fire. That would be so fire. Oh, that would be so fire. All right, Valoni. Summer vacation's over. Ay, ay, ay. It's late for you. It's 6 for me. It's mad late for you. Get some sleep. Get some sleep. I gotta go cook. I'll see you guys. I appreciate you. Hopefully everything stays good. The power supply doesn't die again. We'll be full speed going ahead. Like, I've missed the first 2 weeks of summer anime. Now I'm gonna have 3 episodes of Tokyo Revengers to watch, 3 episodes of Vanitas to watch, an episode of Remake to watch. There's so much stuff that I'm missing. Stupid computer. So thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. I really do. Happy Sunday to everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. And catch you next week. Don't hit her, Deku. Don't hit her. See you guys. Peace out.